You know what I love most about being a writer? The fact that no matter how smart you are, no matter how much you already know, you'll never know everything. And that's okay.
I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere.
So, I want to say this first. When I give advice, it is my opinion based on what I know up until this very moment. Okay? Moving on. First, let me begin with what tension is versus suspense. Because I notice a lot of people either combine them or they get mixed up with it or think that they mean the same thing and they don't. Tension is a feeling and suspense is waiting for something to happen. You can feel tension without waiting for something to happen. For example, when you feel some type of way, but you can't pinpoint why. However, it doesn't work the other way around. You can't be angst ridden and waiting for something to happen without also being tense. So, to break it down, tension is the feeling of conflict that has not been resolved, whereas suspense is anxiously waiting to know what happens next. We good? Okay, let's move on. How can we create tension in our writing? Well, there are lots of avenues to explore. The key to tension is conflict. So first begin by creating characters that are likable. This does not mean that they have to be good guys. Just likable enough that your readers are curious about them or care about them or want to hang with them and know what happens to them. Next, determine what your characters want, what their goals are, what they need, or what they think they need. Figure all that out to the best of your ability as soon as you possibly can because it is crucial. One of my favorite things to do, and you know this if you've read me, is to determine what my characters want most, give it to them, and then make them pay dearly for it. One of the best ways that you can pull this off is to have characters with opposing needs or needs that conflict with the other one, that hinder the other one. That juicy word conflict. Okay, so we have some good groundwork with our characters. Now you want to keep raising the stakes. But remember to also let things descend as well. You want your readers on a roller coaster. One way to do this is to let your MC try and fail. Try and fail. Let them do the right thing and still be wrong. Or think that they made the right decision, but let their choice severely screw them. Make their actions have consequences that they just didn't see coming. After you have given your reader all that heavy stuff to deal with, let them take a breath. Pacing is everything. Everything. And don't worry about losing your readers during these down times. As long as you did your best to create interesting characters, they're going to shine through even through the milder moments. Another way to create tension is to give your MC multiple issues to deal with. They don't have to be like super big like the main ones, but other little points of light that is also like factoring in. In my novel Shattered, Aaliyah's main goal was to get to go to the school of her dreams and live the life of what she thought a normal teenager was. I assure you I built plenty of tension to go along with that crap, as innocent as her goal was. But Aaliyah had added bonuses or curses, however you want to look at it, that also played a part in the whole makeup of who she was. She had medical issues that held her back. She wound up starting school later than everybody else, so she was behind. And she had conflict with her family that was going on in the background as well. And there were some more things that I don't want to get all into them all now. But the point is, don't just make that one goal the whole thing that carries throughout the book, because the tension will then wane. People will be like, okay, whatever. You know, she wants to go to this school. You know, big deal. We know this now. It's paid $200. So you don't want that. You lost all your tension. So the sidebar issues with their own resolutions will bring on their own amount of tension and keep it all going. Creating tension in my work is one of my favorite things to do. I might be slightly sadistic now that I think about it. Talk to my therapist. Hopefully I shed some light on what tension is and how to create it and not confuse you. So yeah, don't wait, create. And until next time, remember, you hold the power as long as you're driven.
I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like